Hi, everyone. This is James Welcome, and this is the Welcome Legacy Podcast, Episode 1. In this podcast, the Episode 1 is about why I chose this path and how prison shaped me. And every one of my episodes are going to have a quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is: the only limit to your success is the belief that you cannot succeed. No matter where you come from, your mindset will determine where you go. I had to shift my belief in what was possible for my future. And that was truly set me free. From prison to purpose, from hustling to healing, this is my real story. In this episode, I open up about my transformation from being incarcerated and battling an addiction to turning my life around through prayer, goal setting, walking miles, self-discipline, and I self-published multiple books. I got my license back. I got my CDL. I studied for my real estate license while I was in the truck, and I got my broker license now. I just passed the broker test. This is the raw truth behind success, and it's just the beginning of the Welcome Legacy Podcast. If you find any value in this episode, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. By comment, I want to know what y'all took away so I can adjust it and make it better for y'all, so I can craft a better message. But me, starting from where I come from, I was born and raised Ocklawaha, Florida, so I'm a Florida boy. I was raised by my grandma and my mama, a couple of my aunties. Was kind of like raised by the neighborhood. My daddy was in and out due to certain addictions and stuff that he was dealing with. So I basically raised up in a fatherless home. The area that we lived in Ocklawaha was called CHB, Crack Hill Boys. That's what it used to call itself back then. And it was very highly populated with drugs. It's a small town, but it was a lot of stuff going on in there. And growing up in the environment without a father being there, being present in your life, you tend to gravitate towards the closest thing. And I did good for a while. I was A on the roll, AB on the roll student all my whole school year. I loved basketball, loved drawing. Also had two little sisters, so they looked up to me. And the older I got, and just watching my surroundings, man, that thing pull you in, man. It pulls you in. You see everybody, big knots of money, big chains, nice cars. It pulls you in. But the whole time you're growing up, you see the cycle. It's like rinse, repeat. Everybody is getting out, making money, going back to jail. And they get out and do the same thing. Ain't nobody was trying to do anything different. But you really wasn't paying that attention. Like, I really wasn't looking at it. I was just looking at the money and the lifestyle. So I jumped off the porch at an early age, about 13, and got in the game, started making some money, and stopped going to school, stopped playing ball, and it's life takes a turn on you, and then you kind of turn into a person that you really don't want to be. And that life ended me up in prison. And never in my life I thought I'd be caged up like an animal. Somebody telling me when to get up, when to sleep, how to dress. If I want to do that, I should have just went straight to the military, because that's a paid boot camp. But going to prison and jail, that's not a paid boot camp. That's basically free labor. that they get out of you. Because I worked at inmate work farms and all that stuff, man. But to tell you a story, man. When I got off that prison bus, they strip you down. Before you get on the bus, they chain you from your wrists to your ankles. You get off that prison bus, and then you got to strip all the way down, butt ass naked. I got off that bus. The guy was standing there. It was a big old black dude, big muscle brown dude, look like dude off the Green Mile. And I say, they already done made a script with everybody butt ass naked getting off the bus because you got to go through intake. I say, hey, sir. He say, don't talk to me, boy. I say, he said, give me 50 push-ups. I say, 50 push-ups? I say, man, I'm butt ass naked. He say, man, your dick gonna be in the dirt today. Worst experience ever. Out there, 5 o'clock in the morning or so, doing push-ups, butt ass naked, man. I knew from then, I was like, man, I can't do this. Worst experience ever. But growing up, you don't think about you're going to put yourself in that situation. I put myself in that situation from the choices that I made. And the choices that I made landed me in that situation. I didn't think it through. A lot of us don't think. None of the things we do, we don't never think it through. We just act off impulse. And that's kind of what I did. Because I could have did a million things. I was doing music. I was doing all type of stuff. I didn't have to go on the street sell drugs. My mom worked 7, 18-hour days, come home. So by the time she come home, I've been already done did my dirt. But I have her clothes ironed and other pair of shoes out, have her some bath water ran because we didn't have no running hot water in the house. So we had to boil pot. So I know when she on her way home, I'll just have it done for her. So I guess growing up in an environment where you have less, but you have love. Because growing up, I had a lot of love. My grandma, mom, and them, they loved me. My sisters loved me. My aunties loved me. They seen something in me that I didn't see in myself, and I took a turn for the worse by my choice. And that choice landed me in that place. And I told myself when I was in there, it kind of sat me down. It sat me down and made me think about everything. Because sitting in there, you think about everything that you done did in your life. Every time you close your eyes, your life flashes. I seen all my mistakes. I seen all the dumb things that I used to do. And kind of was thankful that I got a little bit of time instead of a whole bunch of time. So that was my first felony that I got. And I'll break it down a little more detail in the coming episodes. But choices we make, man, put us in situations that we don't want to be in. But we can't blame nobody but ourselves. And I couldn't blame nobody but myself. So if y'all get any value out of this, please like, share, and comment. and also subscribe so I can keep putting this content out. This is James Welcome, and this is the Welcome Legacy Podcast. This is the first episode. We got plenty more to come. Y'all have a blessed day.